Hello, and welcome to your evening intention. Happening a bit early today. It's more like a late afternoon intention, but that's all good, or early evening. All works. We're going to continue on with our mandate this week to close in on and focus a little bit more on the connection aspect of each stage. And so tonight we are going to be focusing mostly the intention on connecting with the heart. This can be a challenge for some of us. So find a place where you can sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed for the next 20 minutes or so, and we'll dive in. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to take some nice, deep, slow breaths of life to get our body relaxed. And when you exhale, just feel all your cares and worries of today float up and away from you. And with the next breath and the exhale, I want you to feel like you're melting into your seat, sinking into the safety of the arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, who's always supporting us. You're feeling quite heavy. And with the next breath, I want you to focus on inhaling light directly into your heart and breathing light out directly from your heart. Nice. Do a quick body scan. See if there's any tension that you need to release and ask it to release. Relax. And we go into our mind and we ask our mind to take a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit. Thank it for all its hard work. It's earned a little respite. We're going to let the heart steer the bus for this session. Now I want you to make the journey down from your head to your heart. See yourself going down a beautiful wooden spiral staircase. And really imagine it. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hands down the railing. Hear the padding as your bare feet touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down. And as you arrive in front of your heart, you may notice that there are some barriers there. And that's okay. We all develop shields to protect ourselves. That's normal. But what I want you to understand is that this is your heart. You have a full VIP backstage access pass to your heart at all times. And so I want you to go ahead and if you see maybe some gates with locks on them, the locks dissolving, the gates creaking open, the walls crumbling down, perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And you have clear passage. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and the most brilliant beams of yellow light spill out everywhere. I want you to see yourself opening the door and entering into your heart now. I want you to feel bathed in that beautiful, warm, loving light. You feel incredibly safe and secure and so happy. And your heart is the place, the most beautiful place you've ever been or could imagine. And a lot of us haven't been here in a while, so let's just take some time to experience it and enjoy it. I want you to really feel it and experience it viscerally. What is there? Where are you? Are you looking up at a blue sky? Are you lying down on the earth in a field of wildflowers? Is the sun touching upon your cheek, warming it? Are you hearing a bee as it goes buzzing by on its busy daily chores? Are you frolicking in the ocean? Are you bombing down a mountain on your skis in the fresh powder snow, seeing the rainbow light that is reflected off each individual crystal flake? The crispness of the air. And what are you doing? Are you relaxing, peaceful? Are you having fun, laughing out loud, doing some activity? What do you hear? Do you hear the sound of music? Perhaps frog song in the evening? Perhaps people singing together? Perhaps children laughing? Whatever it is for you, this is your absolute safe and happy place. Just take a moment to experience it right now. Remember. Hmm. Now, inside your heart is a place of unconditional love. And sometimes we have a hard time connecting with that. Sometimes it was never given to us, so we didn't learn it. But it is inside yourself, and you have the capacity to provide it for yourself, to make the connection, because your heart is connected to the all. And the all is this light, this frequency of love. We actually are beings of light, of love, beings of high resonance frequency of light and love. And so we can connect to it, and we can open that connection and fill ourselves with that anytime we choose. The wonderful thing about the heart is a lovely, beautiful, and a powerful, the most powerful field of generation that we have in our bodies, 5,000 times more powerful than our brain in emitting electromagnetic field and frequency. We truly do project out love in the form of energy. And it is felt by others. And let's just feel that for ourselves now. Let's turn that inwards, just for now. Let's feel that peace and warmth and safety in our hearts, and allow that to open the heart even further, so that we feel like we can freely give and receive love. And love is on many levels. There's romantic love, there's family love, there is so many types of love. But the frequency is unchanged. It is a pure thing, it can't be corrupted. And this love exists in your heart at all times as light, as this high resonance frequency. And if we just sit in our hearts a little time every day, just spend a little time bathing in this energy, in this light, We'll start to connect with it more. We'll start to feel it permeating throughout our bodies, throughout our minds and our egos. Start to shape things in a more balanced way. And every breath we breathe in, we can breathe in this unconditional love energy that surrounds us from the universe at all times, from sources we can't even fathom yet. But it's there and available to us if we are able to perceive it, able to receive it. And sometimes it is much easier to give love than it is to receive it. It's a special adjustment in the heart we make. It's a conscious opening. So if you think of your heart as this source of energy, your higher self, your higher light that comes through the heart. And you think of it as a beautiful archway, a door and a beautiful archway that you can open at will. And you see the beams of light from your heart coming through the archway, coming through the doorway, and opening. And we're not only opening to give, but to receive, because it's two ways. And at the very core of our heart is our true self. Not the mind, not the ego, not the body. There's something more that we are. Our truest essence. And everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And energy can be expressed as frequency and can be perceived as different things. Predominantly light can be experienced as sound. But all of these things, light and sound, are a good way to describe the transmission of love. Love is really hard to define in words. And that's what we're trying to bypass here. Let's try to experience the energy of love in the form of light or sound, whatever feels comfortable to you. Maybe the visual of that happy place in your heart. When you see the perfection of the forest you are in your special place in your heart, or wherever you are, and you see the perfection of it, the beauty. Beauty is another way to let yourself receive love. And then through your emotions, in that beautiful, safe, happy place that you have, wherever that might be in your heart, at the very core of it, you are so worthy. And all you have to do is allow yourself to open and receive this energy. I want you to try to do that right now. Really try to connect with the energy level, the frequency of love, the light, or the sound. And I want you to try and experience receiving it now, letting it completely pour into you. It's surrounding you right now. All you have to do is open to it. Feel it pour into your heart. Fill you up completely. This most amazing, healing, expanding light. And the same with sound. The most amazing, beautiful, and healing sounds. And you can sense and feel the vibration of it. You can actually feel the wave of the vibration. And it's smooth. And it's flowing. And you feel like you're wrapped up in warm arms, being loved and hugged and held. Just try to sit with that feeling right now. You are so loved. And you are love. You are the embodiment. You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You might feel a little bit tingly in your body right now. You may feel some fluttering sensations in your heart. You may not have any physical sensation, but you may just have an impression of expansion, of opening. And that's really good. That's what we're looking for. Even just to be in the presence of your heart, even if nothing is happening, just allowing that you've put your awareness at your heart, your breathing, your attention is all focused there. Just sitting in that space will bring about an opening. Just being content to be there, witness. And it's through the heart that we can connect to our source. The source I call the nexus, a brilliant flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one, the total connection to all. And this source replenishes us all the time. Our energy, our light, our healing, our love. And so we use our heart as one of the pathways to this source. It is our bodily connection. Our physical bodies are the connection back to our origins. And so let's intend from that place, that connection from the heart, to our origins, that connection to all, Let's create the reality of amazing, vibrant health for ourselves and everybody else, and also abundance in all ways, peace, cooperation, connection, connection to all, connection to the earth, connection to each other, connection to our hearts, and connection back to our source, back to the nexus. And our heart is what's linking it all. Think of it as the intersection, the ways for our body to connect to the source, the ways for our hearts to connect to each other, the ways for our mind and our body to connect. And the way that we are able to connect to the flow of energy. So imagine this amazing reality now that you've just intended into being. Everybody happy, healthy, pursuing their dreams, contributing, a world that works and flows. And take that beautiful intention in your heart right now, in your center. Build it up, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those beautiful emotions, the love, the peace, the joy, and the gratitude. And take a big breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to share that beautiful high frequency resonance with the world. And exhale completely, let it all go, share it all. And when you breathe back in the breath of life, fill your heart up, fill your whole being up with the light, the energy, the love, the fulfillment, and the gratitude. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes, come back into the room as well. How was that for you? Were you able to make some kind of connection with your heart? And if you didn't, don't worry, even just the practice of sitting with it and just allowing yourself to be and allow whatever happens to happen. There is no right way to do this. Just the intention of opening the heart, just sitting with it and allowing for the possibility for it to open and to experience something new is plenty. So good job. Thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or the recorded version. It all works. We're all creating together a reality that we actually want to be living in this world right now. And I mean, we're very powerful on our own, but we're exceptionally powerful when we put our intentions together, emitting these high resonance frequencies and causing the actual reality that we live in. So have a great evening. And tomorrow, I guess the connection topic tomorrow evening will be focused around connecting back to our source, to the nexus. And so hopefully we'll see you for that. Have a great night.